This is Dr. Amani Senanayake. Transmission log, year 2039. Encryption, Shadow Lock 7, Memo 18. Sleep became a stranger long before Randy arrived. Inheriting a hospital wasn't just legacy. It was a sentence of duty, of scrutiny, of proving yourself every single hour. People assumed the pressure hit during the day. They were wrong. It came at night. In the silence. When the pager stopped buzzing. And the only thing left was thought. I'd lie in bed, eyes burning from the screen glow of budget spreadsheets and intake reports. Asking questions I never dared to say aloud. Was I doing enough? Was I failing, quietly, day by day? Would they ever see me as more than his daughter? A coat that didn't quite fit. The hospital didn't sleep. And neither did I. Even my dreams were fluorescent-lit corridors and oxygen alarms. Yes, I forgot what rest felt like. What happiness tasted like. Until Randy. He spoke with a certainty I couldn't fake. Leaned in with a confidence I couldn't summon. Trust isn't passed down, Amani. It's earned. He said it gently, like the truth shouldn't hurt. But it did. You'll win them over with your decisions, your integrity. Show them you're not just filling his shoes. You're walking your own path. My shoulders dropped before I realized I'd been holding. I wanted to believe him. Needed to. I just wish I felt more qualified. And then, his hand. Neil, grounding. You're more than capable. You've kept this place running through the storm. That alone says everything. Something in me gave way, like a locked joint popping free. His voice didn't just soothe, it stabilized. Thank you, Randy. Truly. I don't know how I'd be coping if you weren't here. That was the truth. He made things lighter. Simpler. Manageable. You're the one leading this hospital, Amani. I'm just here to support your vision. God, how I wanted that to be real. How I needed someone to believe in me. Without condition. Well, my vision's been a little blurry lately. Maybe with you around, it'll finally start to focus. We looked at each other then, longer than necessary. And in that space between us, there was something else. Not just relief, not just partnership, belonging. A hand reaching into the storm and pulling me back. And yet, behind Randy's eyes, a shadow. Something flickering, unspoken. He smiled, but it didn't quite reach his core. When I turned away, I felt it. Like the warmth left, only because I wasn't looking anymore. And Maya. though I didn't know her name, was already haunting him. The hospital was its own creature. Living, breathing, constantly hungry. Hundreds of lives moved through it like blood in capillaries. Emergency bays pulsed. Consultants glided past us like meteors. The outpatient department throbbed with quiet urgency. It never stopped, and neither could I. I inherited everything. The departments, the politics, the history, and the ghosts. Every hallway whispered of my father. Every decision was held to his phantom standard. Priya held the floor with quiet grace. But I could feel her doubt. Dr. Silva, our most senior consultant, never said a word. But his eyes measured every move I made. Even the clerks at the main desk worked like they were apologizing for the chaos. The system was stretched thin. Morale fragile. Resources tighter than ever. And I was unraveling, thread by invisible thread. Randy didn't flinch. He watched, mapped every flaw, every gap. But unlike the others, he didn't just point to the cracks. He offered mortar, solutions, structure, reassurance. And slowly, without meaning to, I started leaning. Not just because I wanted to, because I had to. Transmission ends.